got all their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Some of their strengths is that they have a really strong relationship with their community. They utilize their interns to save a little bit of money because they're pretty small. And they have a consistent base of clients because they have a contract with Orange County Healthcare Agency where they get about 60% of the revenue. Some of their weaknesses is they have a lack of funding, basically because they're dependent on the government. And as everybody knows, the government is kind of losing funding for everybody. Their physical building is pretty small, and it creates a waiting list for them, so they have trouble getting everybody in. They don't have a lot of training right now because they don't have the money to provide it. Some of their opportunities is they have pretty strong relationships with some of the bigger players in nonprofits, and they could use them as kind of a step ladder to get their name out there. They have a lot of partnerships with schools and churches locally. They can get referrals from them if they really wanted to. And of course, their contract with the LC Healthcare Agency is a benefit as well as their only thing they're hanging on to. Some of the threats is that, of course, the whole budget issue with the government, and they really, if they don't develop any new relationships, they're probably going to fail because they're not going to grow. They're just going to stay the same size.
All right, so basically we're going with the human resources frame, in which the Gary Center is focused on delivering human services and depending on the people and the people depending on it. Our goals are to create strong leadership with communities, build relationships, ethics, education, understand psychological and social elements, and assess human risk factors as well as internal, external organization structures. Well, once again, I'm reiterating what I was talking about, which is to build the relationships in the communities, raise money for new training, and expand influence, as well as gain more clients through the referrals and gain volunteer workers through community events. Okay. Our strategies are to analyze existing website and make it more user-friendly, organize a 5K with local nonprofits, promote upcoming golf charity tournament in place to gain influence, as well as write feature success stories about the Gary Center and its clients, and write a news release promoting the upcoming golf tournament. We would also like to create a membership program online to add contact information, as well as login information as a way to track users' activity and distribute information such as news releases, brochures, and just any other valuable information about the Gary Center.
The target public. So who we're going after are the current donors and sponsors. Right now it's the government, so we want to reach out more to them and see who else we can get. Church groups. For some reason they're mainly focusing on Catholics, but we want to extend that and go into Christians and other religious churches. Low-income communities of La Habra. It's great that they're doing it for La Habra, but maybe we can expand a little more into the cities next to it. Local schools, other nonprofit organizations. The timeline. So what we're going to do starting May, after school's done and the finals are over, we want to begin a future story. We want to analyze their website, see what we can do to improve it, promote the golf tournament. So annually they have a golf tournament, and what we want to do is promote that more on Facebook. Begin looking for new nonprofits so we can expand together. In June, we want to begin promoting the new 5K at the golf tournament. So what the 5K is, we thought it would be a great idea for us to come up with a 5K run event, donate money, and we want to start promoting that at the golf tournament that they do. Take the results of the golf tournament and share them with the future partners. In August, we want to implement the changes to the website. We want to launch future stories about our recent success stories and establish connections with nonprofits willing to participate in our 5K that's coming up. September, all we want to do is promote 5K on Facebook. Promote, promote, In November, we want to hold the multi-nonprofit 5K. We want to analyze the results and release the story about the success of the 5K.
Okay, so as far as measurements and evaluations, it's really important for our client to understand that the actions and the strategies that we're taking are actually working. So there's a few different ways that we're going to measure that. We're going to measure the number of new clients that we have through the online membership on the website. It'll be a lot easier for us to track what members we have and have their contact information. Also, we want to keep track of existing members versus new members that are going to be coming in. Also, walk-ins versus those who are being referred. One of the main goals is that they want more walk-in participation other than referrals. And also the percentage of budget. We don't want to be dependent on the government anymore. So we want to get more independent donors and independent participation. Also, the amount of partnerships, we definitely need to reach out to new partners. And the amount of participants at the events, such as the upcoming 5K walk and the new upcoming golf tournament. And we can also take a poll of how the participants at these events felt about what the event was doing for them and if they wanted to come back to a new event. So this way, the Gary Center will find out what they can do in the future. As far as our budget goes, the most expensive event is going to be the 5K. So this is basically just a breakdown of what it would cost to hold a 5K like that. This is maximum amount. So $2,000 for law enforcement, $1,000 for city permits, employees $4,000 if we don't get enough volunteers, cleanup crew $500, prizes $500, gift bags $1,000. We said optional, but it's always a good way to use a gift bag because then we can put our contact information and newsletters in there. And most of all of our other strategies, such as the website, it's going to be little to no money.